YouTube, it's your boy Zuko the Flame Prince back with another video. I just got done reacting to Drake's 7-minute dissection of Kendrick Lamar, and now I'm about to hop into Kendrick Lamar's response titled "Meet the Grams." I speculated that Drake's family matters could have been tied to family ties, but also he's digging up Kendrick Lamar's skeletons of family matters in his own home, right? And then Kendrick comes with a "Meet the Parents," so I'm guessing he's also gonna meet the Grams. I'm guessing he's gonna come at Drake from a Meet the Parents angle. I'm also a Jay-Z fan, and Meet the Parents is a Jay-Z song where basically Jay-Z goes down this long diatribe about how people being deadbeat fathers is basically killing their sons. It would be interesting if Kendrick was that meticulous, because his fan base, his stan base really loves to reach for shit. I'm gonna hear it for myself and judge and see if that's gonna be the angle. Anyway, let's jump into Kendrick Lamar's Meet the Grams. Another 6 minutes behemoth. Ah, the soul. You can feel the soul.
Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man.
Yo, Aubrey, that's the way you talk to your son. Let me chill.
Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest.
I'm sorry that Drake is
your father. To be a man, your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom. I'm sorry that you gotta grow up and then stand behind him. Life is hard, I know. The challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes.
Six minutes song. I'm assuming there's gonna be a beat switch in there because Drake for sure has the banger in this. But damn, you're gonna let him talk to your son like that, Drake? He said, "Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father." Oh, he said it takes a man to raise a man, and your dad is not responsive. He said seeing him makes me wish his grandfather makes me wish your grandfather had a condom and never birthed this nigga. Just to save you from growing up and being his son. He said the biggest challenge is gonna be growing up and having to stand behind this nigga as your dad, and the home being the biggest challenge. Let's jump back in. Kendrick is going for the jugular. I love it.
And you're a good kid that need good to grow up and then stand behind him. Life is hard, I know. The challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grown. And you're a good kid that need good leadership.
Not him transferring the generational trauma talk from Aubrey to Adonis. And this is what makes it so difficult, because these two people are performing at all-time great levels, in my opinion, especially judging off Drake's latest run. But their approaches are so different. It's hard to... I can't say Drake wins because his shit is more of a banger, but he for sure gets bonus points for that. I'm not gonna dunk him for that. But yikes. This Drake is speaking to this nigga's son. Push would be so proud.
Parents make mistakes that affect us until we grown. And you're a good kid that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor. Since your daddy don't teach you shit, never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son. Never.
I want to sort of curl up in the corner and just... You're a good kid. You need a mentor. Never let a man piss on your leg. He's about to son Drake's son and give him morals. What I was talking about in Euphoria that Drake doesn't do, he's gonna give him those lessons. Never let a man piss on your leg. Now this has to do with allegations that Drake got pissed on. I don't know the entire backstory, but that's what he's playing on. Never let a man piss on your leg. If he does, he needs to die right there. Because once he tagged lame, the game is follow the leader. Shout out Jay-Z.
Piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son. Never fall in the escort business. That's bad religion. Please remember, you could be a bitch.
Never fall in the escort business. Because oh man. Because of his mother's past, but also Drake is a whore.
Never fall in the escort business, that's bad religion.
I might cry to this.
You could be a bitch even if you got bitches. Never code switch, whether right or wrong. You're a black man even if it don't.
You can be a bitch even if you got bitches. Because Drake's rebuttal, well, a very easy rebuttal to him saying he sees two bad bitches when he's sexy red would be that he fucks. But that doesn't mean you're less of a bitch, he's saying. Now, Kendrick, the irony of him alluding to Drake's whiteness and then a kid who's 25% black, he's saying, you're a black man. Man, this is the greatest rap battle of all time. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Fucking biggest props to Drake for rising to the occasion. That fucking Family Matters is gonna go hard. Best song I've heard from him this decade, I want to say. Shout out to Drake for that. Kendrick Lamar, love him rising to the occasion. This is the first time we're seeing him being battle tested against arguably the most battle ready, even though it seems unlikely because of his discography, but the most battle tested MC of our generation is Drake. He's always risen to every fight. He's never backed down. And I'm seeing Kendrick Lamar rise to the occasion as well. You've got to love this for hip-hop, man.
Bitches, never code switch, whether right or wrong. You're a black man, even if it
don't code switch like Drake.
Do some push-ups, get some discipline. Don't feel black to be a...
That's rebuttable because Drake's saying Kendrick Lamar was code switching between the bitches he fucks. So...
Bitch, even if you got bitches, never code switch, whether right or wrong. You're a black man, even if it don't benefit your goals. Do some push-ups, get some discipline. Don't cut them corners like your daddy did. Fuck what Ozempic did. Don't pay.
Even if it doesn't do you any good, do some push-ups, have some discipline. Don't cut corners and take shortcuts like your daddy did, but cut corners because ab surgery to get fit. Push-ups, exercise. Oh my God. Oh my God! This is it. This is why he's the boogeyman. This is why he's the boogeyman. And then he said something of Drake on the previous song I just listened to says something about Ozempic got a side effects of jealousy. I don't know what Ozempic is, but Kendrick Lamar just rebutted it. Actually, let me do just for my own knowledge. Let me do a quick Google search. Ozempic is pills for diabetes. So when you were saying it, was saying it because Rick Ross is fat. Maybe Drake is saying he's got, Kendrick's going to say Drake got surgery because he was fat. That's why he had to take Ozempic pills for his diet, for his diabetes.
Push-ups, get some discipline. Don't cut them corners like your daddy did. Fuck what Ozempic did. Don't pay to play with them Brazilians. Get a gym membership. Understand, no throwing rocks and hiding. I
think I'm right because it said don't pay to play with them Brazilian surgery doctors. Pay yourself a gym membership and go do the work. Don't be like your father, nigga. Drake, I wish this was black. This is giving Kendrick Lamar's sounding like the Undertaker right now. Like he's coming for this man's son, his fatherhood, his lack of morality. He's making Drake appear like this disgusting, this
hands, that's law. Don't be ashamed about who you with. That's how he treat your moms. Don't have a kid to hide again. It's little gym membership. Understand, no throwing rocks and hiding hands, that's law. Don't be ashamed, get a gym membership. Understand, no throwing rocks and hiding hands, that's law. Don't be hands, get a gym membership. Understand, no throwing rocks and hiding hands, that's law. Don't be ashamed about who you with, that's how he treat your moms. Don't have a kid.
I don't know if he's gonna talk to this nigga Adonis for 6 minutes. He said, understand, don't throw the rocks and try to hide your hand. That's law. Shout out to Drake. He hasn't hid his hand. He's been here his whole time. But he's saying, don't have a woman and hide her. Fuck, but basically Drake is hiding your mom. He's saying, don't be like your father, man.
To hide a kid, to hide again, be sure. Understand.
Don't have a kid to hide.
Hands, that's law. Don't be ashamed about who you with. That's how he treat your mom. Don't have a kid to hide again, be sure. 5% will comprehend.
It's generational with him.
Lost. Be proud of who you are. 5% will comprehend, but 95 is lost. Be proud of who you are. Your strength come from within. Lot of superstars that's real, but your daddy ain't one of them. And you nothing like him. You'll carry yourself as king. Can't understand me right now. Just play this when you 18.
I love this. I love this. Holy shit. There's a lot of real superstars in the game. Your dad is not one of them. Don't follow in his footsteps. Carry yourself like a king. You're not going to understand this now. Just play it again when you're 18. Drake is looking out for Adonis. This is hard. And the soul. He's trying to put that soul. Because he's
Sandra, your son got some habits when you ate.
Because he's calling Kendrick Lamar's angle at this is that Drake is basically morally bankrupt. He lacks soul. So from a religious standpoint, but also because of his lack of blackness, he lacks soul because he was raised by a single white mother. So Kendrick is taking it upon himself to impart this. He's almost like Adonis's black uncle and just making sure he gets those gems that he needs early on in life. And even if he doesn't get it, when he's 18, it'll come. That's when it's going to hit him because that's when the world will most likely... I mean, Adonis is very right passing, but that's the angle Kendrick is going for. That when the world treats him like a black man when he's 18, Kendrick's words will resonate a lot.
And like him, you'll carry yourself as king. Can't understand me right now. Just play this when you're 18. Dear Sandra, your son got some habits. I hope you don't undermine them. Especially...
He's talking to Drake's mom. Sandra's Rose.
Dear Sandra, your son got some habits. I hope you don't undermine them. Especially with other girls that's hurt inside this climate. You're a woman, so you know how it feels to be in alignment. With emotion, hoping the man can see you and not be blinded. Dear Dennis, you gave birth to a master manip, hoping them...
He said, Dear Sandra, your son has got some habits. I hope you don't undermine them. You're a woman. You should know what it's like to feel like the woman that Drake is dogging out because that's what his daddy did to you. To want to be seen by your husband or the man in your life and just not get it. Because the man is a dog. He's in the streets. Kendrick. I think this is it. Gloves are off. Gloves are off.
Man can see you and not be blinded. Dear Dennis, you gave birth to a master manipulator. Even using you to prove who he is a huge favor. I think you should ask for more paper, and more paper, and more...
Dear Dennis, this is cold. I have chills. I want to curl up in a corner and just watch Kendrick cook this nigga. He said, Dear Dennis, Drake's father, you gave birth to a master manipulator. Even him using your blackness to affirm his blackness is a favor. You should be asking for more paper from this nigga because he's using your likeness.
More paper. I'm blaming you for hardest gambling addictions, psychopath intuition, the man that liked to play victim. You raised a horrible fucking person. The nerve of you, Dennis. Now just sit down.
I actually cried tears. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. And I don't want to say it's the knockout yet, but holy fuck, he is minking on Drake right now. Holy shit. Dear Dennis. What did he say? The last part is stuck in my head is you gave birth to a horrible fucking person. Oh, but he said you the reason for his gambling issues and his psychotic tendencies and him liking to play the victim all the time. Guys. I better wake up to a fucking Drake response tomorrow.
What I'm about to say is heavy, now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get fucked.
Kendrick Lamar hates this nigga. Holy shit. Your son is a sick man with sick thoughts. I wish he would fucking die. Ha, 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 ha. I swear we have never seen such vitriol, such hatred in the industry, in mainstream media. Kendrick Lamar is a fucking villain right now. Holy shit.
Son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get fucked up in a cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualized with kinks of a nympho fetish, grew facial hair because he understood.
He said he wishes he would die. He and Weinstein should die in a fucking jail cell. He doesn't like black women and he has a nympho fetish. Kendrick is spitting on this man. Like, oh, it's disgusting.
Being a beer just fit him better. He got sex offenders on the whole get fucked up in the cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualizing with kinks of an info fetish. Who facial hair.
Both of these people just dropped their red buttons. So the dirt that Drake had was the domestic issues in Kendrick's house. Kendrick is like, I'm about to dismantle your whole family tree, my guy. Holy shit.
Rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualizing with kinks of an info fetish. Who facial hair because he understood being a beer just fit him better. He got sex offenders on OVO that he keep on the monthly because he understood being a beer just fit him better. He got sex offenders on OVO.
He said grew a beard because I don't get that bar. But there's a lot going on. I don't need to get hung up on that one line.
Facial hair because he understood being a beer just fit him better. He got sex offenders on OVO that he keep on the monthly allowance. Child should never be compromised and he keep a sex offender.
He's got sex offenders on OVO that he keeps on allowance.
On OVO that he keep on the monthly allowance. And a child should never be compromised and he keeping his child around him. And we gotta raise our daughters, no. And a child should never be compromised and he keeping his child around him. And
a child should never be compromised. He's saying someone on OVO's payroll is a pedophile. And Drake is more than comfortable with leaving that nigga around his kid. I wonder who it is. Whew. This is cold, guys. This is bone chilling. And I want to be the last person. I am the last person who will come here and stand out and glaze shit that is undeserving. But holy shit. Kendrick and Drake both just delivered 10 out of 10 diss songs, but not all 10s are built equally.
Gotta raise our daughters knowing there's predators like him lurking. Fuck a rap battle, he should fuck of an info fetish. Grew facial hair because he understood being a beer just fit him better. He got sex offenders on OVO that he keep on the monthly allowance. And a child should never be compromised and he keeping his child around him. And we gotta raise our daughters knowing there's predators like him lurking. Fuck a rap battle, he should die so all of these women can live with a purpose. I've been in this industry.
I don't know if he's talking to the pedophile of Drake's payroll or to Drake himself because of him with underage girls. He said, this man is a predator, he should die. How do you come back from that? Holy shit. He should die so women, because we gotta raise daughters. And if this nigga's dead, our children can grow up with a fucking purpose other than popping ass for Drake. I've got glasses right now.
There's some weird shit going on and some of these knowing as predators like him lurking. Fuck a rap battle, he should die so all of these women can live with a purpose. I've been in this industry 12 years, I'ma tell y'all one little secret. There's some weird shit going on and some of these artists be here to police it. They be screaming honey.
I've been in this industry 20 years. Let me tell you, there's a lot of shit going on. A lot of these artists are on some weird shit and some of them are here to police it. And he is right. I know I'm probably the last person to say this shit, being a Jay-Z fan. I also watch the think pieces on Jaguar Wright. I watch Orlando Brown whenever he seems to make sense. I go down these rabbit holes as well. But to hear someone in the magnitude of Kendrick say this shit, bring this attention to this shit, because this is hinting at shit like pedophilic rings, sex trafficking rings, that Diddy shit that my man Jay might get caught up in. Kendrick speak on it, but at the same time, if you go deep down these rabbit holes, you know, you go down the fucking coke boards with the red string, the Freemasons, the checkerboard, shit that I actually wasn't a fan of seeing in Kendrick Lamar's Mr. Morale, an album that he's so trying to intertwine with his divinity, but I'm seeing the Freemason checkerboard and the N95. Let me not go down that rabbit hole. But yikes, if Kendrick is the one to blow the lid on the sick shit in Hollywood,
Saw the side of they home and calling them tender. Then make videos of themselves 12 years. I'ma tell y'all one little secret. There's some weird shit going on and some of these artists be here to police it. They be screaming honey victims saw the side of they home and calling them tender. Then make videos of themselves. They be screaming honey victims saw the side of they home and calling them tender. Then make videos of themselves to further push their agendas. To any woman that be
That one, I think I'm missing that, but I'm not gonna get too hung up on it.
Then leak videos of themselves to further push their agendas. To any woman that be playing this music, know that you're playing your sister, or better yet, selling your niece. To the weirdos, not the good ones. Cat Williams that keep.
And then leaking videos to further their agenda. I don't know if that's like the leaked Meek Mill P. Diddy. It's a reference to that. Also, Drake leaked his meat. So he's saying this nigga's really out here to sexualize our kids. And he's saying all the women who are popping ass to Drake, playing him around your kids. Just know you're basically betting on your sister and you're selling your niece to these weirdos in Hollywood. Kendrick Lamar. Mr. fucking Morale. Holy shit. I hope you see this bag that he's in, this very conspiratorial bag that he's in, this very niggas get killed for saying shit like this and exposing shit like this bag that he's in. I hope he stays in this bag for the album. Say as safely as he can. As safely as he can. But holy shit.
Playing your sister, or better yet, selling your niece. To the weirdos, not the good ones. Cat Williams that give you the truth, so I'ma get mine. The embassy about to get raided too. It's only a matter of time. Hey, Lil Bron.
Yeah, I know. We're sweating. Kendrick is tired of the industry. He's gonna blow the whole shit up. Cat Williams gave you his truth. Talking about the fucking weirdos in Hollywood. Kendrick Lamar's about to do the same shit. A lot of comments in my videos when I post those Jay-Z shorts appreciating his artistry. They're like, your man Jigga's next. And shit, I don't doubt it, but until it comes out, it's only speculation, but fuck. Yo, Kendrick just picked the most... I think Kendrick just picked the most dangerous hill to fight on. This little portion has me not even caring about Drake at this moment because what he's speaking on now is so fucking important. I wonder if Drake is going, because obviously when we heard T-Pap, I thought what he was speaking on was fucking important. But Drake obviously tried to flip that, like you're acting like you're freaking the slaves, but what you're saying in your music you're not actually doing. Let's see if, because Kendrick Lamar just at the end, the whole industry is about to get raided. You're about to find nasty skeletons. Kid toys, just fucking sodomy in people's closets when the industry is rated. I hope, Kendrick, you are scot-free when you say this. There hasn't been such a noble stance, I don't think, in hip-hop since I've listened to it. Holy fuck. I'm halfway into the song, guys. I'm 3 minutes in and this is a 23-minute video.
The truth, so I'ma get mine. The embassy about to get raided too. It's only a matter of time. Hey,
oh, I thought he said the industry is about to get raided. The embassy is what Drake's house is called. He's saying Drake is on P. Diddy timing and it's only a matter of time. Yikes. You're on the clock, FBI. Get on your shit.
It's only a matter of time. Hey, Lil Bron, keep the family away. Hey, Curry Reed, keep the family away. To anybody that embody the love for the kids, keep the family away. They looking at you too if you're standing by him. Keep the family away. I'm looking to shoot through any pervert that lives. Keep the family safe.
LeBron, keep your stay away from Drake. Kyrie, stay away from Drake. Because anyone associated with this nigga is on the same shit. There's no way Jay-Z is around P. Diddy didn't say the same shit. There's no way Drake is a pedo and you're around him and you're not in the same shit. Kendrick Lamar is cold. Kendrick Lamar is, yeah. This is the greatest. This is like a rookie winning the fucking MVP award. We've never seen Kendrick Lamar in battle mode. And he crashes out like this. Pray for Kendrick, y'all. Pray for Kendrick, y'all. This is not a safe space to be in. History has shown us that. Michael Jackson spoke up about the shit they often.
Dear baby girl, I'm sorry that your father not active inside your world. He don't commit too much, but it's music, yeah, that's for sure. You're a narcissist, massage.
It's dear baby girl. Is he gonna suggest that Drake has a daughter? Or is he now talking to himself, the man in the mirror? Let's see.
Dear baby girl, I'm sorry that your father not active inside your world. He don't commit too much, but it's music, yeah, that's for sure. You're a narcissist, misogynist, living inside his own. Try destroying families rather than taking care of his own. She'll be teaching you timetables or watching Frozen with you. or at your 11th birthday singing poems with you. Instead,
is he saying Drake has an 11-year-old daughter out there in the streets? Kendrick will need the receipts. He said, "Dear baby girl, I'm sorry your father is not in your life because he's all in this music, right? He should be doing timetables with you, watching Frozen with you." Kendrick is really on father time and he's checking Drake's manhood. And I love it. Dangerous game is being played here. Gloves are off, but let's keep it in the music, please. I don't want to hear that Kendrick has been killed in 6 months from now and the shit's going to be pinned on Drake because of this beef, but it's low-key some elites just wanting to off a nigga, exposing them.
being Turks, paying for sex and popping perks, examples that you don't deserve. I wanna tell you, daddy, being Turks, paying for sex and popping perks, examples that you don't deserve. I wanna tell you that you're loved, you're brave, you're kind, you got a gift to change the world and can change your father's mind. Cause our children is the future, but he lives inside confusion. Money's always been illusion, but that's the life he's used to. His father probably didn't claim him neither. History do repeats itself, sometimes it don't need a reason. But I would like to say it's not your fault.
Kendrick, you need to drop this girl's... No, don't do that. That's fucked up. Why am I so degenerate for this beef? But holy shit, man. Drake is alleging that Drake has been deadbeat for a fucking decade. If that's who he's talking about in this verse, because holy shit. Your man is in Turks, popping perks and fucking whores. That's not an example you should live up to. I want you to know that you're loved. It's not your fault. His daddy probably didn't want to claim him too. History is doomed to repeat itself. It doesn't even need a reason to. It's just the way of the world.
That he's hiding another child. Give him grace. This the reason inside confusion. Money's always been illusion.
Daddy is hiding another child. Drake, you have a daughter and you're moving like this.
History do repeats itself. Sometimes it don't need a reason. But I would like to say it's not your fault that he's hiding another child. Give him grace. This the reason I made Mr. Morale. So our babies like you can cope later. Give you some confidence to go through something. It's hope later. I never want to hear you chasing men cause it's felt behind the baby Mr.
I think I'm about to shed a tear, man. Holy shit. He's talking to Drake's daughter, allegedly. He's saying, I made Mr. Morale so lost kids like you can grow up to have hope. So that your aunt's a lost kid like your daddy is. I hope you don't go chasing after a man because of your daddy issues, which are inherited because of his daddy issues. This song alone might make Mr. Morale jump up to classic status if it's true.
Morale, so our babies like you can cope later. Give you some confidence to go through something. It's hope later. I never want to hear you chasing men cause it's felt behavior. Sitting in the club with sugar daddies for validation. You need to know that love is eternity and trumps all pain. I tell you who your father is, just play this song when it rains. Yes, he's a hit maker, songwriter, superstar, right? And a fucking deadbeat that should never say more life. To know that love is eternity.
It's over. It's over.
I tell you who
I didn't want to say it.
Song when it rains. Yes, he's a hit maker, songwriter, superstar, right?
This is so tough to judge because holy shit, Family Matters is such a banger. It's such a banger. But Kendrick Lamar, I feel like this is a 10-8 round. Like, unless Drake has something to this level of precision and to this depth of incision, he's going to be down 2-1, arguably 3-0. These guys both pulled out their nukes and holy shit. Drake's nuke came from Kendrick's household. But yo, that son, it might be an illegitimate child. It's not yours, Kendrick. You might be beating on your wife, Kendrick. You went and took your mother's van. Kendrick's nuke just landed on Drake's entire family tree. Nuking niggas we didn't even know exist. Drake has a daughter, an 11-year-old daughter, and is moving like a big deviant. Which is a perfect rebuttal to fucking fuck the big three. It's Big D, this video proof. Drake, you have a daughter.
And a fucking deadbeat that should never say more life. Meet the grounds.
Meet the... It's over. It's over.
Dear Harvey, I know you probably thinking of...
He's not done. He's not done. You're still coming for Drake. He spoke to his son. He spoke to his mother. He spoke to his daddy. He spoke to his unrevealed daughter. Now he's coming for the man. Drake, I'm scared for you, bro. Lyrically. But fuck, this is Ether has nothing on this. Takeover has nothing on this. This is Tupac. This is a fucked your wife level of Drake. You are still one of the three kings in my eyes. I hope you have something to fight back because yikes.
I wanted to crash a party, but truthfully I don't have a hating bone.
And no matter how bad this gets, the worst outcome is you not responding. That's all I'm gonna say. Shit.
Dear Hybrid, I know you probably thinking I wanted to crash a party, but truthfully I don't have a hating bone in my body. It's supposed to be a good exhibition within the game, but you fucked up the moment you called out my family's name. Why you had to stoop so low to discredit some decent people? Guess integrity is lost when the metaphors doesn't reach you. And I like to understand cause your house was never a home.
Drake, you drug us down the hell. I told you I'll take it further. You brought us here when you mentioned Whitney. You didn't have to stoop this low, but you had to name call because the metaphors you weren't catching them. And you didn't have it in yourself to respond with apt metaphors. In Drake's defense, I'll say that's just not his pen style. But he pushed the line and I took it further. Like I told you I would and you went there. And I love the turnaround time for these people have been rivals for 15 years. Well, Drake has been in the industry since 2008. He's got like 18 years skin in the game. Kendrick came at like 2010, 2011. He's got like 16 years. These people have been around each other for a while. In the same industry for a while. This resentment, I think at some points I may have understated this man's hatred. And even in this verse, he doesn't hate Drake. He wants what's best for Drake. This is funny. He's slapping the digger and saying, it's really for your sake that I'm doing this. 1 minute, 90 seconds to go, man. Let's try to finish this out. Kendrick is showing that there's levels, though.
Up as a 7-year-old, you got gambling problems, Joe. He is lost when the metaphors doesn't reach you. And I like to understand, cause your house was never a home. 37, but you showing up as a 7-year-old. You got gambling problems, drinking problems, pill popping and spending problems, bad with money, whorehouse, soliciting women problems, therapies, a lot.
He's picking this nigga Drake apart. You're 37, you're pushing 40, but you're showing up like a 7-year-old. You've got gambling problems. Because the Drake curse is a thing. We know that for a fact. He's got gambling problems. That's greed. You've got addiction problems. I don't know which of the 7 that you can call that gluttony. Addiction problems, pill popping problems, alcoholism. You're a broken man is what he's saying. You've got lust problems, whorehouses and soliciting women. And Kendrick is not above reproach, but he laid out his skeletons in worldwide steppers. He spoke about his debauchery and that he's trying to move on from it. But Drake doesn't want to address this. He wants to push this bachelor, playboy, F-boy lifestyle until, who knows? Drake seems like the type of guy to go to the strip club with his son. I don't even know how to judge that, morally speaking. I don't have kids. I'm young myself, but seeing someone get sons like this is doing something to me. Pause. Yo, no diddy. Yo.
Start, but I suggest some ayahuasca. Strip the ego from the bottom.
Take hallucinogens. Take ayahuasca hallucinogens. Please have an ego death so you can heal and grow as a man. I've been making this face this entire video. This is surgical. This is surgical. Pusha T, I love Story of Adidon. And I didn't want Pusha T to go down as the greatest diss rapper of all time, so I'm glad Kendrick has something that... I think this might be the greatest diss record of all time. And it's not even clear at this point. Holy shit, it'll depend on how this plays out on Drake defending himself. Fuck, man.
Know that you ain't been through nothing, crave entitlement, but wanna be like so bad that it's puzzling. No dominance, that's do nothing, crave entitlement, but wanna be like so bad that it's puzzling. No dominance. Let's recap moments when you didn't fit in. No secret handshakes with your friend, no culture cachet to binge, just disrespecting your mother. Identities on the fence, don't know which family will love you. The skin that you living in is compromised and personas can't channel your masculine even when
This man said, you're disrespecting the fucking single mother that raised you. Dennis was never in your life, yet you're sitting on your fence about which household you should embrace. You've never had no culture cachet to pull from. I think it's over, guys. Again, Drake, the worst thing you can do is not respond. But round 3 is over. This is a 10-8 round. And which is saying a lot because that 8 that Drake just got is one of the best songs I've heard from Drake in this decade. Kendrick is different, guys. And I never wanted to be the glazer, but
you gon' hide them baby mamas, ain't you? Binge, just disrespecting your mother. Identities on the fence, don't know which family will love you. The skin that you living in is compromised and personas can't channel your masculine even when standing next to a woman. You a body shamer, you gon' hide them baby mamas, ain't you? You embarrassed of them, that's not right, that ain't how mama raised us. Take that mask off.
You can't even engage in your masculine when you're standing beside sexy red. When you're standing beside women, you adapt to their patterns of behavior. You have a daughter to raise. You've got a son to raise. Man up.
I wanna see what's under them achievements. Why believe you? You never gave us nothing to believe in. Cause you lied about religious views. You lied about your surgery. You lied about your accent and your past tense. All this perjury. You lied about your crew members. They y'all pussy. You lied on them. I know they y'all.
It's over, guys. It's over. I'm gonna let this ride out. I don't want to say anything else.
I want to see what's under them achievements. Why believe you? You never gave us nothing to believe in. Because you lied about religious views. You lied about your surgery. You lied about your accent and your past tense. All this perjury. You lied about your ghostwriters. You lied about your crew members. They y'all pussy. You lied on them. I know they all got you in them. You lied about your son.
You lied about your crew members. They're all pussy. I know they all got Jew. Kendrick Lamar really getting in his Hebrew Israelites borderline anti-Semite bag and dangerous waters to play in, Kendrick. But he hates Drake to that extent. He wants to dismantle this nigga at the very least in the eyes of the black community. This is insane. This is insane. This is insane.
Your daughter, You lied about them other kids that's doing them. You lied about your son. You lied about your daughter, You lied about them other kids that's out there hoping that you come. You lied about the only artist that can offer you some help. Fuck a rap battle. There's a long life battle with yourself.